It took 1 year and a mass murder for this issue to be taken seriously. In the last couple of weeks, we have just barely scratched the surface to get attention from the media. But that is not enough. The biggest problem is that these repeated incidents are not being called Asian hate crimes. And they're happening right here, every single day in Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, Atlanta. And none of them are being recognized as hate crimes. And because of this problem, it continues to rise. These hate crimes are not slowing down, and we need to take immediate action. My mother was born in San Francisco in the 50s, where she faced racism. I was born in the 80s, when racism was very high at the time. That little girl over there, 3 years old, third generation Asian American, still facing racism today, almost 70 years later. Just this month, a 2-year-old girl was viciously stabbed in Texas. On the way to this press conference, I was on my phone, and I saw a post about a 16-year-old San Francisco Asian girl who was shot in the head earlier this month. Every time we take a step outside, when will I be able to not fear for my mother's life, for my daughter's life? I don't have to fear for my own, because they're not going to attack me. Cowards try to attack the vulnerable and the innocent. So I'm here doing my part and raising my voice for those who can't. In California, if someone is faced with a hate crime, and we all know how hard it is to make that claim, they're only faced with up to 1 year of jail time or a $5,000 fine. That is not enough. We must come up with a solution for these hate crimes. It's shocking that there is no way to expedite these incidents and attacks. Like, who is there that we can actually rely on, that will listen to us? How is there no real definition of what an Asian hate crime is? There is no recognized symbol, like a noose or a swastika. But is getting spit in the face while holding a baby and getting yelled Chinese virus not enough to tell you it's an Asian hate crime? Is going to 3 Asian-owned businesses and murdering them not enough to tell you it's an Asian hate crime? How about walking down the street and getting stabbed behind the back just for looking Asian? It's hurting our community that the American government finds us to be invisible. Thankfully, we have social media and our voice. I asked my followers what they want to happen and how we need to make a change. And 34,000 people said, we're not being heard. We want to be an equal. We want the right to have the police and the law to defend us, because we are American citizens. As Derek said earlier, we have proven our right to be here. And now it's your turn to prove to us why we should be here and why our lives matter. Stand with us in unity, because we all share one common goal, and that is the American dream. Thank you.